legendary Battle of Verdun. Need I say more? I don't think that I need to say more. And I'm not gonna say any more because you know what, let's hop into the battle and let's have some fun. But before we do that, you gotta have your history lesson. It's one of the best features of Battlefield 1 operations, and this is a brand new operation in the They Shall Not Pass DLC that introduced the French army. Just a quick history lesson, then we go in the game.
For centuries, the city of Verdun had been a symbol of French strength. However, in 1916, the defenses around the city were neglected in this quiet sector. But then at dawn, on the 21st of February, a sudden infernal barrage of 1 million shells hammered Verdun, turning it into the Devil's Anvil.
1 million shells. Can't even imagine that. Alright, maybe we'll open one legendary battle pack, and then we hop to gameplay. Let's do the ultimate revision. Superior Battle Pack. That's worthy of a trailer voice. I hope it has something good inside of it. Awarded for premium membership. Look at that. They gave me an award because I paid them 50 bucks. Thank you very much. Okay, that is a pretty sweet looking skin. The Seaforth Highlander. It's a legendary skin. That's pretty cool. And, oh, it's a squad XP boost. I was hoping that we would get, I don't know, maybe a sawtooth piece, a puzzle piece, whatever. Whatever!
Wir sind auf eine lange Schlacht vorbereitet. Aus ganz Europa treffen mit Zügen Truppen und Vorräte ein. Wir rücken langsam vor, Schwelle für Schwelle, Schiene um Schiene. Sie sind unsere Skalpelle, die in das Herz Frankreichs stechen. Wir werden dieses Land aufschneiden und ausbluten lassen. Diese Offensive hat einen Decknamen, Operation Gericht. Ich weiß, dass diese Schlacht diesen schrecklichen Krieg beenden wird.
Holy shit, can you sound more evil? Damn, I know they're Germans in a world war, but still. Cut their scalpels into the heart of their country and make her bleed? That's pretty good. That's a good speech. That's Hitler level speech right there. It's beautiful.
Falkenhayn has guaranteed our artillery will continue to fire on the Verdun fortresses as we move through Bois de la Vauche to capture the village of Saint-Menieu. From here, we will attack the French positions by the ruins of La Fontaine. We will then continue to push through this ravine up the hill, where we will clear these trench lines until we have secured the French artillery at Cote 378.
The Battle of Verdun. This is the longest war of World War I, which is kind of ironic because we're playing the Operation Battle of Verdun, which is the longest game mode in Battlefield 1. Maybe Frontlines can take the cake sometimes, because those can really get long in the tooth, but anyway, let's take the town. It's the town of Saint-Menieu, which is pretty heavily defended. That's exactly why I'm running support. Holy shit! Just got my face bashed in by a Frenchman. Anyway, I'm gonna be rolling the support for a little bit to show off the new gun, which I just unlocked. It's called the Chow Chats. It's the telescopic version. I wish I didn't have the telescopic version, but it was super easy to get. Anyway, let's see if we can make good use of it. It's not exactly a close quarters combat gun, nope. Not bad. Shit. The town of Saint-Menieu is going to be a bit difficult to hold. It's all about close quarters combat. Of all the game modes in Battlefield 1, I'm hesitant to say that Operations is my favorite, but I think it may be my favorite. And this new Operation Devil's Anvil, which is, you know, it's the They Shall Not Pass expansion pack operation, so you have to have the expansion pack to play it, but it introduces the French army and the Battle of Verdun, which is really cool, but it has some really cool map design as well, especially this first part, Part 1. The Battle of the Town of Saint-Menieu. It's fantastic. Got just the right amount of cover, just the right amount of open spaces, and a good bit of variety in between it. I like it a lot. Objective Apples might be ours soon. Did soldiers wear hearing protection back then? I'm assuming they didn't, because a lot of these firearms were new. Shit. A lot of the war was... Oh my god, that emblem! Looks like she's on meth! Jesus! That's kind of creepy. It's actually really creepy. I don't know why he made that. I've seen some decent ones, but that's not decent. It's far from it. Okay. Did soldiers in World War I wear hearing protection? I need to know this. I can't Google it. I'm in the middle of a battle. I'm in the middle of the Battle of Verdun. I'm not gonna whip out my phone and start Googling stuff. That'll be a fun bit of trivia to know. I'm gonna watch the chat room, in case you guys know. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about this Chow Chat machine gun. It's not bad. It's alright. Apparently in real life it was awful. But this ain't real life. This is... Damn, that was a cool shot! This is World War I. In Battlefield 1, so they're gonna make every weapon be worth it in some degree. Obviously, the Mondragon, you know, it's the best gun of the game, along with the Hell Rifle. Can't get past those two, but... I mean, shit, maybe the Chow Chat isn't meaning to be as good as those guns. As long as it tries, that's all I can ask. Was that the same sniper? I don't know, he's not on the roof. The other guy was on the roof. Look at that emblem. That's hilarious. It's so Battlefield. It's more of a Battlefield 3 emblem, though. Back in those days, people were a little spicy with them. It's a pretty cool looking gun, though, I gotta say. I don't usually run support. It's not my usual class, so I may switch it up here in a minute. Probably go back to medic. Go back to my Mondragon. That's my baby. That's my romance. But I don't know. I hope that the expansion packs do really well. At least going from this one, it feels like they put a lot of work into them. And I was kind of surprised to learn that Battlefield 1 had a larger drop-off rate of players than any of the other Battlefields before it. I'm pretty sure it was any of the other Battlefields before, aside from Hardline, that is. Obviously that one, it's in a class all on its own. But it's a really solid shooter. However, it is really Battlefield. It does really carry off of some of the mechanics that they introduced from Battlefield 3, for example. So my question is, what is the next Battlefield going to be? Is the next Battlefield going to be World War II? I think it's going to be World War II. But, regardless of the era, what's the gameplay going to be like? Is the gameplay going to be like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4? Are they going to revamp it? Are they going to innovate? I hope they innovate, I just don't know where they could. Of course, that's why I'm not a game director. They got a good game director in here. Who knows what they could do. What I would really like would be 100 battles. 100 player battles for World War II. I think that would be appropriate. It was a pretty damn big war. How about this? How about more of a focus on mechanized infantry, you know, mechanized combat. 100 players total in a map, so 50 versus 50. You got tank battles, which were huge in World War II. You know what? I think that's why they went for World War I. Aside from Call of Duty going far into the future, and World War I being a smart choice, just bringing it back to the beginning. For the technology to be in place within the Frostbite engine for World War II, it's going to be a few years. If they're going to innovate that, if they're going to actually have enormous tank battles, if they're going to have the player count being bumped up a little bit, you can't really do that right now with the current technology they have in Frostbite. It's just not possible. So I would definitely like to see some innovation as far as scale is concerned with Battlefield World War II. And maybe this is kind of the test for that, you know? They're introducing Operations, which is a really cool game mode. It's a little different than what they've done in the past. Kind of got a bit of a story to it. And maybe World War II... Oh, God! Maybe World War II Battlefield is just going to expand on those ideas. That would be pretty sweet. I'd like to see that. Yeah, I figured as much. Apparently the Chow Chat low weight is better than the telescopic. That's probably why the telescopic is so easy. Hey, we took the sector. Nice! Jesus Christ! He had dynamite! He dynamited the wall! I'd like to see him escape now. He's on the second floor of a sector that's no longer under their control. Yeah, he's dead. That's what I thought. Alright. We push them back to the castle of La Fontaine. This is when the battle starts to get chaotic. If it seemed chaotic in that town, you're in for a real treat. God damn these scouts! That was a good shot. I can't be mad at you. Hell Bloody 666. I'd like to know what his thoughts were when he was creating that name. Is this supposed to intimidate me? Is this supposed to disarm me? Do I just drop the controller and gasp? Hell Bloody 666. Maybe he just felt so inspired by the brutality of World War I. Maybe this is his first game that he had to express, like, just the so real, bloody screenness of the game. Or maybe his first game on the PS4 was Doom. You know, the new Doom game. That would make sense. That actually fit. You know, maybe he's a big fan of Doom. Hell Bloody 666. Or maybe he's got a small dick and he's compensating. I don't know. There's so many different things. So many different things. That's why I drive a Humvee, and that's why I use a voice changer. This actually isn't my real voice, even though I've done thousands of live streams and videos and a few face cams. No, this actually isn't my real voice. Just like a few of those comments that you've seen every once in a while, they are right. I use a voice changer, and I drive a bright red Humvee. And my second car is a sports car. It's a shiny red Lambo. Yeah, it's got the gull-wing doors and everything. And I listen to heavy metal music, you know, screamo. Not because I enjoy it as a genre. It's just because I got a small dick. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's also why I wear a tap-out t-shirt. And I really like war. I'm just really into war. Because I'm compensating for my lack of masculinity. That's what it is. That's what it is. The only thing I'm missing is a really masculine macho gamer tag, like Super Killer, I had sex with your mother 9000. That would be the cherry on the cake. Alright, we got a team member here. What's your name? Guy? I like that. Alright, Guy. Where are we going? Up to the trenches? I'm gonna follow Guy. Oh shit, Guy, we're out of the combat area. Oh shit, Guy's going up to La Fontaine. He's blazing his own path. I like that. He's got gusto. And then Guy dies immediately. A sniper just pops his head open. Like a watermelon. Alright, where are we going, Guy? Jesus. The madman is going straight past the castle. Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna get bad. This is gonna get real ugly. We got one of the bastards. I couldn't even imagine firing with an LMG without ear protection in World War I. I don't know how many of you guys have actually fired a gun in real life, but it is insane. First time I fired a weapon, I was really young. I was like 8 or 9. I only fired smaller calibers because the people that I was firing with were really safety conscious, which is really cool. You gotta be safety conscious with guns, alright? Safety is for winners. Lack of safety is for losers. To go with an 80s mentality. I don't know if those 80s PSAs worked, but whatever. Let's just keep trying it. I couldn't believe it. It was magical. Hey, hold on. We got a super chat. Hold up. Hold the phones. Rob just sent a super chat. Massive, what do you think of the leaked pics of the Call of Duty World War II? Oh shit, Robert, I actually... Oh god, there's bolted on meth tits. Jesus Christ, that's so creepy. And he's got 2 commie stars. Thank you for the super chat, Roberts. I haven't seen those leaked pics of Call of Duty World War II. I don't know if you have a Twitter, but if you do, beautiful, we've taken the sector. If you have a Twitter, Robert, if you do me a huge favor and tweet those pics at me, I'd really appreciate it. Or if anybody that has access to those pics or tweet them at me, or more information, I'd really appreciate it, because I actually haven't seen that. And that's actually something that is really interesting, and I want to talk about that. So thank you for reminding me, Robert. Let me just get off my subject that I was talking about. This guy set himself on fire. Anyway, what I was saying about guns, the things that amazed me the most was, one, recoil. You really just can't expect the surprise of that bang pop until you actually pull the trigger. Especially with how light the trigger pull actually is. With most guns, anyway. But the feeling of being inside of an indoor fire range, you just feel... It's like an earthquake inside of your chest. It's like nothing else that I've ever experienced. And it gave me a whole new respect when I was 8 or 9 of, I actually went back home and I watched some war documentaries. Because I just couldn't understand how people could take it. How people could... Adrenaline is how people could take it, though. It's adrenaline. It's not like they were heroic killers or something, you know? They're just doing what they thought was right for their side, for their country, for their, you know, parents or children back home. They're doing what they could. It gave me a whole new respect, though, and if you guys have a shooting range near you, if you're not a psycho and you have a clean background, rent a gun at one of the shooting ranges, or go with a friend that owns a gun. Learn the safeties of firearms, and then fire it, because it's an experience like no other, and it's worth trying at least once. Unless you're one of those people that thinks that guns have a brain, and it's guns that are evil, not people. Let me tell you something, it's human beings that are evil. Guns aren't evil because they can't think, they can't reason. Once again, Roberts, thank you for that super chat, man. I really appreciate that. Super chats are donations, and just got wrecked by a siege gun. And somehow my crowned beef of a body was just pieced back together by a medic. And then I was shotgun in the back. But, Call of Duty, people are wondering why Call of Duty is futuristic. You know, why for so many years it's been futuristic. We had Modern Warfare 3 went into the near future, then we had Black Ops with fucking time travel. Jesus Christ. So, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, Ghosts, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, Armored Warfare? I don't know what the other one was. Yeah. I'm missing a few of them, but we had a hell of a lot of near-future/futuristic Call of Duties, and people were thinking, what the hell is Call of Duty doing? They're only doing futuristic shooters. Well, the thing is, how gaming development works is, it's a lot cheaper if they share assets, right? So, all of these different developers under Activision, they are in what you call a, I think it's a 3 or 4 year development cycle. Maybe 3 years, shit. I wasn't even thinking about soldiers being there. I thought we took the sector already. Of course we didn't take that. We don't have A or B, do we? Let's check it out. No, we don't have A or B. Alright, we'll move up carefully this time. But back to what I was saying. They work, let's say, on a 3 year development cycle, okay? All 3 of them are creating a game. It takes 3 years to develop the game. So, they're kind of behind the trend. By the time they saw that Battlefield was working on a World War I shooter, which I'm sure they may have heard about that before we did, it was too late. They were already developing games for years with a futuristic twist to them. And not only that, but they can reuse some of these different assets, reuse some of these different animations, blah, 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 between these different development studios. And I've heard that these different development studios, they don't have a whole lot of communication between them. So they're not exactly sure what each other are working on. And that can go with mechanics, that can go with broad strokes, small strokes, all kinds of different stuff. I'll continue this after the monologue. Go ahead, German guy.
Our attack failed, and we must rest beside our dead. But while we still breathe, we will not give up. We will fight again, men. This time to victory.
You know, we did pretty good. We took 3 sectors without a single loss. So, 2 attacks left. I got a good feeling about this. That's the one that I want. Trench Raider. I think I know where to find that, too. I think it's, shit. It's above ground. I know that much. Oh, I'm gonna miss it, aren't I? I'm going the wrong way. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, I'm really new to the maps, but I'm pretty sure the Trench Raider kit was somewhere around here. Right? No? No, I'm wrong. No, wait, it was here. But I'm too late. God damn it! Anyway. Yeah, that's the reason why we haven't seen a down-to-earth, basic, realistic Call of Duty in a long time. They were following the trend of futuristic shooters, and only recently did that trend collapse. The latest Call of Duty is really when it collapsed. Black Ops 3 did pretty well. Obviously, Advanced Warfare, whatever it's called, it didn't do that great. So, now that they're out of the 3-year development cycle, right? Some of them are probably working on futuristic shooters, but some of them aren't, because they were able to look at the trend in a more recent light and reacclimate themselves and adjust to it accordingly. So the question comes, what is it going to be? People have been thinking, is it going to be Vietnam? Is it going to be Desert Storm? Is it going to be World War I? Is it going to be Civil War? Is it going to be World War II? I have been under the impression that it's going to be World War II. That's what I think it's going to be. I didn't hear about these leaks. I don't know if these leaks were accurate, if they were close to the truth, if they were fan-made. But I knew that they weren't going to do what Battlefield was going to do. Battlefield beat them to the punch with World War I. Battlefield also works a little better for the slightly slower gameplay, or the slightly slower feel, even though it's not slower at all, compared to how it should be realistically. This is really fast compared to how these guns actually operated, and the guns that were used. But Call of Duty doesn't really play like that, so World War II is what makes sense. Not only that, but Call of Duty used to be the World War II king. We have seen countless World War II Call of Duty titles. They are kind of what created the onset of the World War II exhaustion. You know, there are too many World War II games, just like there's too many futuristic shooters right now. Anyway, I feel like they're going to go with World War II simply to beat Battlefield to the punch of Battlefield World War II, which is the natural progression after this Battlefield. But it's a fascinating thing. It really is. I don't know how Call of Duty fans are going to feel about it, because you have the Call of Duty fans that are into the Black Ops, you know, the super fast run and gun, flashy phase, you know, badassery, shiny shit. And then you have the Call of Duty fans that are into Big Red One, you know? Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 2, the original Call of Duty, people like me, where our favorite Call of Duty is Call of Duty World at War. Those people kind of dropped off of Call of Duty a long time ago, for the most part, and I don't know if it's gonna be that well received, because it just doesn't fit in with the montages, you know? That's kind of what Call of Duty is nowadays. It's a montage game. It's a dubstep game. We'll see. We'll see. I am so interested to see the reception of Call of Duty World War II. I feel like Vietnam may have been a better choice. Welcome, Kill Switch. New to the channel and just joined up. Good to have you with us. Shit, we're losing Objective A. Got one of our squad mates over here, Clint, moving up to Objective B. Shit. I shouldn't have spawned on Clint. Clint's gonna die. I don't know what the hell Clint's doing all the way up by Objective B anyway. And I was killed by an anime weeb. I'm just kidding. I don't care if somebody likes anime. I like some animes. Oh god, Massive is a weeb confirmed. No. See, I haven't seen Attack on Titan. I haven't seen any of the... I haven't seen that. I haven't seen some of the really popular anime. What's that one called? Sword Art Online. I haven't seen that. I wouldn't call myself an anime fan necessarily. I'm a fan of animes. You know? I'm a fan of specific ones, but not necessarily, you know, the whole genre as a whole. But I never got the hate for hating an entire genre. I mean, if it's... I can hate something if, you know, if the entire genre or medium itself is racist or, sexist or... Well, I guess that's really it. Those are the two big reasons to hate a medium as a whole. But, you don't really, you know... there are some animes that deal with, you know, serious dramatic things, or really interesting horror concepts. There's a lot of creepy as shit horror movie animes. I've seen a few. Perfect Blue is a good one. Really good one. Very creepy. I've always thought that pop groups were kind of creepy. You know, Korean pop groups, Japanese pop groups, because it's all about watching sexy women dance around, right? We all know this. It's just what it is. And holy shit, I've lost so much health. That's kind of what the horror movie deals with. It's just really interesting to see all that unfold. Especially because I already found it so creepy. It's like a phobia of mine. Ah, shit, I need health so badly. Oh, I'm back up to 91! Nice! You can auto health regen with these special classes, it just takes a hell of a long time. And I am not exactly in the ideal scenario to be using this sentry. For one thing, I've got an SMG, which is close range. For another thing, I'm gonna have to move up behind cover. There's not a whole lot of cover here. Most of it's been blown to hell by mortar fire. And what hasn't is being closely watched and guarded by snipers. The bane of my existence. Wait, I think I hear somebody. Yep. God, I love this gun. Fastest fire rate in the game. I bet in real life this gun was prone to jamming. Holy shit, we just lost B, but we're taking A. If the timeline had shifted just a little bit, we would have won this game. Beautiful objective is ours. Medic! Medic! Ran right past my sorry ass. Come on, man. Come on, have some courtesy. Shit. At 22 health, I can't deal with him. Oh my god. Medpack. Medpack, give me that. Yes! Yes! Haha! I die! I live! I live again! Messed up the quote, but whatever. Immortan Joe, baby! Hey! Immortan Joe, you know, he loved... Oh, shit. He loved German culture. I'm German right now! It's perfect! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I fucked this up. I fucked this up royally. Run, 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 run. Oh, shit! I should have tossed a grenade. I knew that was gonna happen. Still, as long as we keep Objective A, storm Objective B, this game is gonna be ours. We have 2 battalions left, so if we fail this attempt, we still have one more attempt under our belt. Roughly 70 tickets. Let's use them wisely. I want a Vietnam shooter is what I want, but as much as I want a Call of Duty Vietnam, I would much rather have a Battlefield Vietnam. Vietnam is kind of an underrepresented war when it comes to video games. Battlefield Vietnam, to many people, including myself, is one of the best Battlefield games. It's legitimately good. It's straight dope. I love it. I miss it. You can still play it nowadays, but it's not the same. Playing old games today it's kind of difficult, especially if they're shooters. But man, if we had a Battlefield Vietnam game after the next Battlefield, let's say the next Battlefield is World War II, and the Battlefield after that is Vietnam. God, the forces they would look so good. Coming on the Huey helicopters, oh, that's orgasmic. Let me tell you, that's euphoric. That's what I need. I need that in my life. I need it. I need it! There's nothing like Creedence Clearwater Revival. Blasting on a Huey. Moving in. Machine guns on both sides. M16s everywhere. AKs shooting at you. Oh. Yeah, that's paradise. It would make for a really interesting campaign. Because Vietnam was a very trying war. You know, it was a very, shit, gray war. Damn it! Yeah, that's what I want. I want a Battlefield Vietnam. See, the problem is the Battlefield, Vietnam versus the Battlefield Call of Duty is the Battlefield Call of Duty, you can't have the Hueys. You know, you can't have any of the cool stuff. You can't You can't see the treetops, you know, of vast forests while you're in a Huey and you're kicking out crates of explosives from the Huey helicopter as it's flying onto the battlefield. That is supremely badass, and you can't get that in Call of Duty because Call of Duty it don't work that way. It's a fast running gun arena shooter. It works perfectly for sci-fi, really, because it's not a war, it's not a battlefield, it's a gun game, which is fine. I like Call of Duty for what it is. But Vietnam doesn't really work as a gun game. Come on, kill from the grave. Come on. Kill from the grave. Nice. Brad, Dad. It's a funny little pun. Shit, we're losing ground. We got 13 troops left. We have a battalion after this, but it's not looking good. We spent those 70 lives pretty quickly, didn't we? I don't know. If you ask Sam Jackson, we didn't lose Vietnam. We left. Well, Sam Jackson's character in King Kong, anyway. That was a fun movie, man. I don't like war. Obviously, I'm not a psycho. You have to be a fucking psycho to like war. But, or, you know, a rich person. I really like the visuals of Vietnam. I love the Hueys, I love the M16s. I love the fatigues. It's aesthetically a very pleasing war, which is so sick. So sick. But very Apocalypse Now, Colin was.
Men. But in your blood remains the iron that gives strength to your hearts. Use that passion for this, our final assault.
What the hell does this mean? Hamsters are the big lighters of pets. Oh, like cheap and disposable? Yeah. A lot of kids are given pets that shouldn't be given pets. It's amazing. I think every single kid is a psychopath, but some of them grow out of it. I think that's what it is. Alright, we're doing it right this time, so I'm going as a medic instead of support. But ironically, I'm going to be supporting my men far more than I was as support. Ah, shit. If I would have spawned just a second sooner. Look at this. Look at this. The kits are gone. The text telling us that the kits are here is slower than the kits. It's ridiculous. It's harder to get a hero in Battlefront. At least you would think it would be. No, it's actually easier to get a hero in Battlefront than it is to get a kit in Battlefield 1. Ah, I screwed up my analogy. Shit. Yeah, I'm not equipping that gas mask. I hate gas masks. I refuse to fire from the hip. Especially with a Mundragon. Is he alive? No, it's a dead body. I find myself asking that question a lot. Nice and easy. Okay, looks like we're good. I actually wasn't going to see Kong last night. I was going to see Power Rangers. Power Rangers just opened up. It's now in theaters. I think yesterday was opening day. Holy shit, my theater was packed. So I didn't think that Power Rangers was going to do well. I thought it was going to bomb. And it may still bomb. My theater is not representative of, you know, the world. But Jesus Christ, you should have seen it. So many people around my age and my girlfriend's age. And slightly younger. So many couples. It was ridiculous. It was sold out. It was sold out a decent ways away from the showing. And it was blowing my mind, actually. Yo, you know what? There were so many people there to see Power Rangers that Kong sold a lot of tickets. Because Kong was a close showing to Power Rangers, right? So, all the people that came in to see Power Rangers, but were too late and it was sold out, they saw Kong instead, myself included, my girlfriend included. It's just kind of funny, really. But, yeah, I was not expecting that. Huge crowds. So, to those of you that have seen Power Rangers, what do you think of it? I'm going in expecting just a fun story, you know, just a fun little movie. I'm not expecting drama. I'm not expecting an Oscar-worthy performance. It's Power Rangers. It was a kids' television series. You know, it's not some sacred thing. It's a stupid thing. It's always been a stupid thing. I don't like the look of the Zords. I definitely like the look of the Power Rangers themselves. They look like a bunch of bowling balls. They really do. They look like speckled, shiny, glittery bowling balls. It's wonderful. Go watch in a car. I wish I could watch in a car. I don't have any drive-in movie theaters. That would be so cool if I did. I've always wanted to go to a drive-in movie theater, but I've never in my life seen one in person. I've never even driven past one on a road trip. It seems like a really rare thing. And there's Meth Breasts again. Meth Commie Breast. She's got red stars in both of the tits. Just bolted in there. Now, DLC is not available for everybody, Brayden. It will be Tuesday. Or the 28th. Unless that is also Tuesday. I don't know. I don't... Damn it, man! I'm a soldier, not a calendar! Really wish I could get that siege gun. Oh, Jesus. They're gonna start spawning soon. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Oh, come on. Come on, grenade, 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 grenade. Shit, he's already dead. Oh, hello. Damn, that was close. It's like, what is that, my 17th service star for this thing? Did you get gold service stars after a while? Holy crap, I'm single-handedly taking B. Go watch Logan instead. Yeah, I need to watch Logan. Alright, there's a couple movies in theaters right now I need to see. I want to see Get Out. Really want to see Get Out. My girlfriend can't wait to see it. So good, apparently. And I love, Jordan Peele. Keegan-Michael Key, Jordan Peele. Which one's which? I am so bad with names. I think it's, Jordan Peele. Yeah, Jordan Peele. It's his first directorial debut. That's a little redundant of me to say. But apparently he did an incredible job. A real bang-up job. I can't wait to see it. On both fronts. Just the movie itself and the fact that he's directing it. Logan. Kong is scratched off the lists. And Power Rangers. So I got 3 movies in theaters I need to see. I just hate going to theaters. I've noticed a disturbing trend in movie theaters. It's actually really creepy. It's like a bunch of aliens are in the theater and they're trying to learn to be human. Tell me if you've experienced this. I don't know if you have. I have. I've seen it a lot. It's not like I've seen this in going to one movie and now I think it's a thing. No, I've seen this in every movie that I've gone to. Literally the past 7 movies I've seen in theaters. I've noticed this. So tell me if you've noticed this. The whole movie theater is just waiting. You can feel it in the air. They're just waiting for the cue to laugh at something. I call it the Marvel effect. Because Marvel, every fucking 5 minutes there's a quip. You know, and people go, ha 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 ha! Captain America said that. Ha 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 ha! I loved it in Guardians of the Galaxy, but every movie doesn't need a bunch of funniness every 5 minutes. Anyway, the entire movie theater is just waiting. You can feel it. They're bored until there's an opportunity to laugh. Until the movie says, alright, now you laugh. That's the only way they feel like they're getting their money's worth, is if they're laughing with other people in the movie theater, even if it's not genuine laughter. They're just laughing because that's what they're supposed to do now, and they enjoy it. I like to laugh, but I don't laugh unless I'm laughing. You know, laughter just happens. I don't make it happen. I'm not a laugh track. God damn it, I'm a human being. Jesus. I got pretty intense there last couple of seconds. Anyway, it's just so annoying. And then people, like, there was a really touching scene in Kong. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but there was a grave involved and someone paying respects. And there was only one guy that fucked up the cue. He thought he was supposed to laugh, but he just started doing the most unnatural, weird... Dear God. He just started doing the most unnatural, weird laugh. And it wasn't that he thought it was dark, you know? It wasn't that, you know, he has a dark sense of humor, he thought it was funny or something. There was nothing funny about it. He wasn't laughing because the laughter was so fake. It was just... It was so weird. All the time, you're gonna see in movies, people are just gonna start laughing in the theater at something they're not supposed to laugh at. It's not that they find it funny, it's that they thought they were supposed to laugh. They thought they were supposed to laugh, so they started laughing. It's so weird. Oh boy. There was a time where I didn't go to theaters. So it had been years since I'd been to one. And as I would watch movies, I would be like, this feels weird. This humor feels out of place. And once I started going to theaters again, I learned that movies now, they start injecting cues to laugh everywhere. And it doesn't make as much sense when the movie's on Blu-ray, but when it's in theaters, the whole theater laughs. Because they're just waiting for it. They're waiting for that cue card. And it feels so awkward when that movie is out of theaters, it's on Blu-ray, because it doesn't make any sense for it to be there. Another disturbing trend is the guy sitting next to my girlfriend was touching his dick. People fucking suck. And as a result, movie theaters suck now. Thanks. Anyway, he couldn't stop looking at his phone. Couldn't stop texting. So that was distracting, but also, he had his hands in his pants. I shit you not. He had his hands in his pants, and he was fondling himself. Scratching his balls, scratching his cock. Alright, I got cock and balls. I do not have my hands in my pants in public touching on it. Alright? I don't do that. Oh, Jesus. I remember when I was a kid growing up, there was this person. These libraries have computers that you can use. And I needed to check something for schoolwork while I was reading some books at the library, so I hopped on one of the computers. And there was this person next to me masturbating. This guy was just jerking off with his hands in his pants. What the fuck, bro? Do not do that. I said, hey, what are you doing? Don't do that. I didn't tell a librarian on him or anything because that would have been really embarrassing. Maybe he should have been embarrassed, but what the fuck is wrong with people? What? Don't touch yourself in the movie theater. It's Kong Skull Island. I don't know if you're masturbating to Brie Larson or Kong. I'm not gonna judge, but just don't do that. Do it in private. And I thought the phone was the worst part until my girlfriend was like, hey, look at this. And I was like, oh my god. His hands in his fucking pants! Turns out the worst thing isn't the fact that he's looking at his phone, it's that his hands are in his pants and he's masturbating. And then there were kids. There were tiny little kids in Kong Skull Island. Yeah. Bring a 2-year-old to Kong. They'll really enjoy it. That's a totally appropriate movie. Babysitter, goddammit. I hate movie theaters. You guys ask me all the time. Actually, you asked me just now, have I seen Logan? No, I haven't seen Logan. Why haven't I seen Logan? I want to see it, but movie theaters suck. Because people suck. People bring a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old to an ass and titties anal sex movie. What the hell's wrong with people? And then you got the ball fondlers. And then you got the I can't stop textings. Jesus. I wasted this Sentry unit. I feel bad about that. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I wasted that. Because I couldn't stop talking about ball fondlers. Alright, I'm just gonna get off that subject now. I'm talking about it for like 5 minutes straight. Ugh. Holy shit, we have 40 people left. This is game over. You know, I've played this operation a lot. I hardly ever see the Germans win. Doesn't matter what side I'm on, the French almost always win. I don't know if it's a balancing issue, or if people just haven't gotten used to the map yet. Because this is early access, this is for premium users only right now. So, it could be that they haven't gotten used to the map. I haven't gotten used to it, really. I haven't played it that much. I'm learning the ropes. Of course, my attention's split when I'm streaming, because I'm not just playing the game, obviously. So, I've mainly only played the operation on stream so far. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the Germans have a big problem in Verdun. Ah! I saw a guy pissing on the floor of a McDonald's before. That is grim stuff, Sam. Jesus. That's horrible. My mother, when I was growing up, she wouldn't let me in the ball pit. She said, listen, kids shit and piss in that ball pit. You're not going in the ball pit. Alright? You can play in the playpen. You're gonna take a shower after, but you're not going to that ball pit. I didn't believe her. Until one day, I did see shit. I saw a smear of shit on one of the balls in the ball pit, and I never went back in. For those of you in foreign countries that don't know what a ball pit is, it's a heavenly pit filled with hollow plastic balls. Squishy balls. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful, especially if you got a ball fetish like me. But anyway, you can't trust these pits. You really can't. It's disgusting. People are disgusting. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it! They're dropping one by one. Is he dead? He's dead. Yeah, no chance in hell we're taking apples or butter. Oh shit, guys, Trench Raider. Trench Raider, boys! Oh my god! Look at that. Look at that thing. Yeah! We had a Schofield revolver. Holy shit. Yeah, it's a Schofield, alright. They call it a number 3, I don't know why. Maybe because it's a specific model in Schofield. Whatever. I want to use this thing before we die. What else we got? Dynamite, I think. Maybe that's not dynamite. And supply crate. Beautiful. Alright, we had a man spawn. Ah! Come on!
The battle is over. We have lost. Now we must eat and drink and sleep with our dead brothers watching over us.
Just my luck.
That is the price we must pay.
The defense of Fort Vaux was marked by the heroism and endurance of the French soldiers stationed there. This small garrison repulsed constant assaults of gas and fire and bullets before physical conditions forced them to surrender. If the Germans had been able to hold the fort, perhaps their assault on Verdun itself would have been successful and the Western Front permanently breached. However, strategically, there was little justification for the atrocious losses on either side.
I love that quote at the end. Such a perfect summary of World War I. And I guess World War II. How about we just all set aside our differences, cultural differences, racial differences, gender differences, and just make movies and sandwiches and be happy, folks. You know, how about that? Yeah, if I run for president, that's gonna be my motto. How about we all just lead happy, structural lives that further the good of our people, you know, the good of mankind. I'm not an American, I'm a human. Certainly didn't get a service star for the Chow Chat. Ah, Chow Chat's alright. It's not that bad. It's an alright weapon. Well, I guess we'll see how we did on the scoreboard. Check the damage. Hey, 4th place. That's not that bad. 48 kills, 30 deaths. 65 kills. 60-30. Now that's great. That is fantastic, but as you can see, he's not 1st place. In fact, this guy has less kills than the 3 people below him. That's because he was playing the game right. He has more kills. I mean, he has more deaths than kills. That's because he's playing the objective. That's how you want to play Battlefield 1. Any Battlefield, really. 2142, Battlefield Vietnam, Battlefield 2, Bad Company 2. It's the name of the game. Teamwork. Especially in a game mode like Operations. Anyway, that was Devil's Anvil, the initial Battle of Verdun in 1916. And the later struggle for Fort Vaux. Vaux. I don't know. Damn it, man, I'm an American, not a Frenchman. Look at that Frenchman to the right, though. That outfit is just... that's stylish right there. You know, if I didn't know better, I think Hugo Boss designed that. It looks so good. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me for this quick little operation through Devil's Anvil. Good luck getting to that second map. It's almost impossible. The Germans never win. Just like their wars. Just kidding. Was that insensitive or... nah, that wasn't insensitive. They were evil during World War II. It's good, it's good. Good joke. Anyway, I'm going to be streaming some more Battlefield 1 pretty soon. So I hope you guys join me for that. And other games as well. So, yeah. I enjoyed myself. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. I'm going to do some shoutouts now to thank you for joining me for this live stream. But if you want to see more streams, join the Legion. Subscribe. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Show your support. Or don't. Whatever. Mainly what I care about is if you talk in the chat room. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. And I don't know where my phone is. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Screw it. I don't need no damn stinking phone. I'll just use my computer. Alright. You know what it is. You know what this is. Chat room. Everybody inside of it. Type something in the chat. I don't care what it is. Ask for a shout out. Don't ask for a shout out. Say Piggly-Wink Tiggly-Toes. I don't care. Tell me what your latest movie was. The last movie you watched doesn't have to be in the theaters. Last movie, period. I'm going to be shouting out everybody in the chat room starting now. Shout out to Kanan Jarvis. The potatoes are missing. Shout out to Nathan Thwaites. Shout out to Axel Anderson. Shout out to Joseph Robinson. You know what? At some point, I should do shout outs where I read your chat messages instead of your names. That would be interesting. Shout out to the Huda. Shout out to Raul Garcia. Shout out to Michael Kalmer. Shout out to Harry Banks. Dead Man Walking. Shout out to Nathan. Shout out to Juana Yala. Shout out to The Fox. Shout out to Lackley Bridgeford. Shout out to I'm the Beast. Shout out to Scott Jenkins. Shout out to Support Guy Whatabrowski. Shout out to Mysoon Park. Shout out to Clancy's Creation. Biscuit Chalk Chip. AR-0106. Fun fact, AR actually doesn't mean assault rifle. I can't remember what it means, but I'm looking it up right now. AR doesn't mean assault rifle. It means Armalite rifle. That's right, Armalite rifle is what AR means. Shout out to Finn Travers. Shout out to the Huda. Mush Epic 1234. Shout out to Pick627. Mateo Otero. Shout out to Nordic Mystery. Shout out to Aiden McGee. Shout out to Graham Stark. Shout out to Lilini. Shout out to Chandler Cheese. Shout out to Falcon XBGT. And that is the 2-minute timer. So I'm gonna give out 10 more shout outs. Who's it gonna be? I don't know. Shout out to Elf. Shout out to Verdun Savak. Shout out to Joshua Levine. Shout out to Adam Watched. Shout out to Sarah Tilley. Shout out to Master Chief Senpai. Shout out to Ottoman Mapping, Alan Bell, Graham Stark. This is the 10th shout out. For those of you folks that are in Kentucky, that was 9. This is the 10th. Here we go. Shout out to that kid from school. Almost sounds like a cop out. Shout out to that one person I met yesterday in Walmart. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me for Battlefield 1. Until next time, game massively, and I'll see you soon.